Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Ahchyam, by Ahchyam, Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and safety and much blessings to the Ahchyam that's pushing his truth out the four corners of the earth, and our truth, sincerity, and diligence. Shalom. Man, this is gonna be quick, but we wake up every day, got to deal, in this world of darkness. Okay, especially being an Israelite man. All right, you got the world against you already. You got and the typical Jake, he got kids, got his baby mama that want to see him fail. Probably the woman that he dealing with she probably ain't really in order. And for brothers, man, we catch hell all day, man. You know what I'm saying? And we come to these jobs, man, and you got to deal with all these people that's in gross darkness. Okay, all these people that's just their mindset is warped. They think according to the left hand side. All right, and you gotta come here because the scripture says if basically if you don't work, you don't eat. So you get on these jobs, man. You probably got a bonehead ass boss, and he can shit. And they got the same problems you do, same problems you do. Probably dealing with, he don't get respected at his house like how he's supposed to, that he feel. So he come to work with a chip on the shoulder. But you, as an Israelite man, you gotta understand that, it's bigger. You gotta understand the picture bigger because You gotta understand the bigger picture because, we understand where we at. Or at least you supposed to. We understand where we at. So if you dealing with, even if it ain't gotta be your boss, it could be, just a coworker next to you, man. You gotta understand that, like, that's a spirit on them. Anybody that's in your life that's vexing you, or anybody in your life doing whatever it is, that puts you in a different place, you gotta understand that that's a spirit. Dealing with these demons on the job, you gotta understand that, you gotta apply the scriptures, because what it says, I believe that's Matthew the 10th chapter. Let's see. This is Matthew 10 and. Let's see, 10 and 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. So we gotta be wise as a serpent, man. We gotta understand that this is spirits, man. This is spirits that's looking, to either get under your skin, make you react a certain way, make you say something or do something, and I work with a lot of YNs. YNs nowadays means I work with a lot of young niggas. So, they say this word make me flash out. I really, that's a female tendency to flash out, to overthink certain shit and get the acting out of emotions, saying shit. That's how they do, man. Well, the Lord sent us as sheep in the midst of wolves, so we got to be what? Wise as a serpent, and harmless as a dove. Okay, and one way you be wise, man, is like you got to apply what that says in Matthew 5 and 25. It says, agree with thine adversary quickly whilst thou art in the way with them, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officers, and thou be cast into prison. All right, so let's read it in the NLT.
Hey, does AJ have a radio?
It says, when you are on the way to the court with your adversary, settle your differences quickly. Otherwise, your accuser may hand you over to the judge, who will hand you over to an officer, and you will be thrown into prison. So, on this job, man, you agree with your adversary quickly. You don't argue with them. You don't go back and forth. And that's with anybody in your life. Anybody that's conflicting or coming up with
one more in my bag.
They're adversaries, man. They are, just on some weird shit, if you will, They become adversaries, man. So you got enemies in the truth. You know, you gotta apply Matthew the 18th chapter in this truth, man. You gotta turn the other cheek. You know, these things we must do, man, because we first and foremost understand that what. Let's go to Ephesians 6. Ephesians 6 and 12. It says, For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers in darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So it's spirits that hop on these people that are around us, these people that are in our lives. All right, it's spirits that hop upon them and make them do the things that they do or say the things that they say. And you, as that spiritual man whom the Lord is dealing with, who have the wisdom and knowledge to discern things, they're gonna look at you like you don't like, especially the people on your job. They look at you like, like, who's this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Even though we on the job, you fewer words. You really, not a man of many words. But when you gotta engage, you engage. Or, say, your family members, or, the woman that you deal with, or, the case, whatever the case may be, they don't look at you like you, a man of the Lord, because first and foremost, they gonna say it with their mouth, but really and truly when things are, weird, or however the case may be, they gonna go with what they flesh say, They might be dealing with your children. Your children might be fucking rebellious or something like that. Those are wicked spirits, man. Those are spirits that are, coming to throw you out of place, man. Because it's a fight to stay in this truth. So Satan got to do his job. And Satan going to use anybody. Going to use anybody to get you off your square. Right? Get you thinking about this and thinking about that. Now your mind is off the truth. Or you more thinking about your situation than the truth, man. Coming to the workplace, you got to deal with these wicked spirits, man. So that's why you got to stand. You got to, and what it say, you got to be circumspect. All right. Matter of fact, I believe that's Ephesians 5 and is it Ephesians 5? Is it Ephesians 5 and 15? Yeah, this is Ephesians 5 and 15. It says, See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Let's see. Redeem, right? Basically, to redeeming is exagordizo, if I'm saying that right. It says to buy up, to ransom, figuratively to rescue from loss, improve opportunity, redeem, to redeem a payment of a price, to recover from the power of another, to ransom, buy off. Metaphor of a Mashiach, freeing the elect from the dominion of the Mosaic laws at the price of his figure is death. Wow. No man shall buy you, right? You see? Redeeming. To buy up for oneself, for one's use. To make wise, right? To make wise and sacred, to use of every opportunity for doing good, so that zeal of well-doing, or as it were the purchase money by which we make time our own. So redeeming, right? Understanding what time that you in, right? The opportunity.
You got some people over here trying to take machines.
The time that you in, because what? The days are evil. And what? The days are evil.
I told him that was ours.
We in the latter end. And what it says about the latter end. In the latter end, these times are going to get harder. People are, spirits are going to get heavier, right? But understand, brother, understand, Ahchyam, because this is who this message is to, Ahchyam, that we must stay strong and rooted in this faith, bro, because you is who the Lord woke up, bro. whether somebody else see it or whether they feel like, you know, fuck how anybody else feel. You got to stand 10 toes down. The Lord is going to judge you for your anastrophe. You know, it ain't for nobody. Listen, look what Apostle Paul said. When you go to, let's go to 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians, is it 6? You know, read it in NLT. Oh, is it 5? Okay, yeah, this is 1 Corinthians 4 and 3 in the NLT. As for me, it matters very little how I might be evaluated by you or by any human authority. I don't even trust my own judgments at this point. So it's all about how about Ahchyam Yahweh see you. The Lord know the reins of your heart. The Lord know the intentions of your heart. The Lord knows, you know, if you know the Lord knows, you know, what's happening around you. You know, because to the world we gonna seem like we off. To the world it's gonna seem like, you know, we bugging out. To the world it's gonna seem, you know, we are, you know, let's see, self. What's that word? Self-justified, if that's even a thing. I don't know, but it doesn't matter what the world think. It doesn't matter what nobody else fucking think, Ahchyam. You know, we just got to make sure we right in the eyesight of the Lord and understanding and applying wisdom in these, you know, these situations that we, you know, we are in, like being on the job, dealing with these wicked spirits on the job, man, dealing with these spirits that you got to deal from your woman, your children, you know, your biological family. You know, we must be wise as a serpent and harmless as doves, and understanding that these are wicked spirits that are on these people, man. And then they become so fucking wicked. They're looking at, well, how you know you not wicked? Well, we're gonna see, because everybody got to flip over their cards. Everybody got to flip over their cards in the time to come. You serving the Lord. You doing what's right in the eyesight of the Lord. So, yeah, what everybody feel, how everybody think, whatever they going by, they gonna have to stand on it. Whatever. You know? So when you're on these jobs, man, don't let these people get you out your box, man. Don't let these people, you know, make you, you know, do some shit, you know, that'll get your ass, you know, in trouble, man. You know, apply wisdom. Dealing with your woman, she's gonna push your buttons, bro. She gonna make a whole bunch of emotional decisions. You really let her stand on those decisions, man. Because everybody is fulfilling their lot right here in this day and time. Because I truly believe some major shit is about to go down. And everybody is getting lined up from where they're supposed to be. You know? So even in the time of Jacob's trouble, we still got to apply this wisdom. You know? So, you know, that's all I got, man. Lord willing, you edify. Shalom.